Hey folks, and welcome back to the Movie Mad channel. Today I have some pickups, and I have my treasures. I have some pickups that I got when I was out at lunchtime on Wednesday. At I go out at lunchtime because I'm working from home still, and I go out just to get a break, get a wee bit of fresh air, do that kind of thing. And towards the end of the last week, I wasn't feeling very well at all. Still not feeling greatest today, but I'm feeling a bit better. So, what perked me up on the Wednesday a bit was that when I went to the cancer research shop, they had 10 for £1. So I had a look at them, and there was a few in there. There was quite a few Blu-rays. A lot of them were, common ones like X-Men, Wolverine, and things like that. And I thought, if I take them, I'm just going to be handing them back in. So I didn't. But I did find, first of all, Twister on Blu-ray, and I traded that right in for £2 right away. And I spent £3, so I got my £2 back. And I've got some other Blu-rays here that I kept. And to be honest with you, there's a lot of B movies in the DVDs I picked up, but I didn't have a lot of time, so I just picked up what I thought I might be interested in. I can always get rid of it, but the main thing is that I like to, probably what I'll do with these DVDs is I'll probably rip them to my hard drive and then add them to the Plex server I've set up. Now, with the cost of energy, Plex servers probably cost a bit of money to have on all the time, so if you have got a Plex server, which I know a few of you do, especially a couple of my subscribers, appreciate the access, and you're running it, how much do you think it's costing you to run your Plex servers? Wouldn't mind a wee answer on that one. So, the first one I picked up now is the Cars 2 Steelbook. Now, I just noticed that this has got a sticker with a person's address on it in front of me. So sometimes when people hand stuff in to the cancer research shop, it's maybe been cleared out of their homes because they passed away or something like that. So the last thing I want to do is offend somebody by showing that sticker. So I'll keep it facing this way. But do I really need the Cars 2 Steelbook? I've got Cars 2. I don't know if I need the Steelbook. And it trades in for 90p. I'm not really a great Steelbook fan, to be honest with you. I think they look nice and they're okay. And there is a couple that I really, really like. In fact, I'll show you one of the ones I really, really like in a second. So that Cars 2 one, it trades for 90p, so that would be my £3 back. But I don't know whether I'm going to keep that one or not. But I'll show you. This has got to be probably I think this is my best Steelbook, I think. And Weird Science is a movie that relates to me, probably because I was a nerd. And I watched it a lot growing up, and I thought, well, look, he's made a woman. Maybe I could do that. There you go. And I picked that when I seen it was released on Arrow. That was a first day purchase for me. I paid full price, £15, and then I seen someone's unboxing of the Arrow Weird Science Steelbook, and I was like, that looks incredible. And it was £1 more, so I went back in and I bought it as well. So I've still got both copies. So it was one of the very rare ones I double dipped on, and I paid full price for. And that is, I say, Weird Science. And it's not it's the front of the Steelbook is okay, but it's the back that I think just looks really, really cool. Okay, look. There you go. And I need to take that off to open it, won't I was going to say, look, this is how I sometimes store my DVDs. I probably shouldn't do that if I've got the DVD. I just stored it in there. Like that. I should have put one of the hubs on it. It's got some cards and the book clip. And it's got them like his bra on the head and things like that inside. So this is one of the very few Steelbooks that I bought first time. I've also got the Star Trek Anniversary Steelbooks, all 10 of those, apart from the Wrath of Khan. And it sticks out like a sore thumb. But that, you know, they've done the remasters now. So what will I do with the steelbooks if I got those remasters on 4K? Don't know. I'll be honest with you, I'd probably keep them because Star Trek is something I really like, and I've still got my DVDs from when I bought those. I've never got rid of those or decased them or anything like that. But back to the matter in hand, and that is my 10 for a pound 3 times. So there are some other Blu-rays, and I honestly can't remember if I have these or not, and that's why I just picked them up. And if I do, then I'll just get rid, shall we say. First one is The Way Back. I've seen this movie, and it is pretty good, and it's with Colin Farrell. They escape from, I think they all escaped from the Russian Gulag, and Ed Harris, Colin Farrell, and Jim Sturgis, yeah, and Saoirse Ronan. I always think she looks like Kate Blanchett. So I picked that one up. I also picked up Brick Mansions. I do not know if I have that on Blu-ray, I'm not sure, but the wife really likes Paul Walker, so she'll probably be taking that for her collection. Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides. Can't remember if I've got that or not. I think I do. But even if I don't, it's a double play and it's a double case. Well, let that be a lesson to you. Always check your discs. It might very well be a double play with the DVDs missing, but that doesn't really matter. That doesn't really matter to me because I think I've got this, and that just means I've got a double case. I should have took the other ones for double cases as well, shouldn't I? The X-Men Wolverine and all that, if they were only 10p. Maybe I'll go back and get them. And Bank Job. Pretty sure I've only got this on DVD, so that's an upgrade. With Jason Statham. I have watched this and I thought it was a pretty good movie, but it's been a long time since I've done it. Now, I've got all the B-movie DVDs I picked up as well. I'm going to show you them in a second, but there's one thing that my wife's already snaffled I'm going to show you, and it's not here, so I'm going to go and get it. Give me 2 secs. Or, in reality, 1 sec for you. I'm back! So, I got my wife series 1, 2, 3 Vikings the other day for £3. I was going to trade it in for 5, but she wanted to keep it. And I found season 4 of Vikings in the 10 for a pound. So she was delighted with that. I remember and put that back in my wife's collection, otherwise she won't be happy. So I got that. So that was another thing I seen. I was like, Blu-rays, Vikings season 4, great. And then I seen a whole pile of DVDs in these tin cases. And I was thinking, are these fakes? But no, they don't look like it. And I opened up and had a look at the discs. Now, the disc, this one's plain white, and it's in perfect condition. And it's definitely not a fake. So I'm just going to run through these quickly and I'll show you what I got. And there was a ton of these. So what I took was anything I had interest in. There was a lot that I left. So this one's Judgment Day, Asteroid Anarchist and Armageddon, Mario Van Peebles, Ice-T and Pseudo-Amos. Deep Space Meter. So I think these are all B movies, but I've never heard not one of them. The Meteor Chase. Again, never heard of it. Comedy. These were obviously valuable in someone's collection. I think the person's passed away. Night Waves, and this is the hobby that took a deadly turn. Recuperating for a car accident that killed her husband. Shelby Naylor struggles with canes and crutches while trying to complete her magazine writing assignments to cope with her devastating loss. Sounds like a TV movie, doesn't it? The Last Bet. Again, when all you know is gambling, would you lay your life on the line? It could very well be your last bet. Again, I think these are all TV movies, but the sounds of it, these are TV movies. David Hasselhoff in Bailout. Among the hungry whales owner sees an opportunity to cash in when the wealthy heiress is caught with a notorious drug lord. 2005 it says. So these don't look like fakes, they just look like B movies. Busted with Corey Feldman and Corey Haim. Again, definite B movies, aren't they? 2006. The Joyriders. With Martin Landau, Chris Christopherson, and that's got Elizabeth Moss in it as well. It's also got a guy I recognise. Not quite sure he is. But these definitely seem like they're TV movies. Murder on Flight 502, starring Farrah Fawcett, Robert Stack, and Sonny Burrow. Terror and suspense at 502 feet. Now, am I ever going to watch these movies? Probably am. Maybe not. But if I rip them to my hard drive and they're on my Plex, and I turn them on one time and they're no good, what does it matter? It cost me 10p. Earthquake, the day that opened. Inferno with Dean Stockwell. Shoot down. A 747 passenger is shot down. Not. Now everyone is trying to hide the truth. Angela Lansbury and George Cole. Again, these must be TV movies because I've never heard of any of them. Forced to Kill with Michael Ironside. Street Corner Justice. Say, could talk about all of these for you. I've heard of this one, and I don't own it on Blu-ray, and I'm pretty sure it's a. Oh, this isn't the one. This isn't the one I thought it was. Virus, the director's cut, but it's got George Kennedy in it, Edward James Olmos. End of the disaster movies. Would I scroll past some of these on Amazon? I might do. Don't know. Wildflower with Patricia Arquette and Beau Bridges. Fist of Honor with Sam Jones. Guardian Angel with Cynthia Rothrock. I think these must have came out of set because they all say 2006. So I reckon these must be out of set. William Shatner and Harry Hamlin in Shooting Stars. Making a movie has never been so crazy. And does this one say 2006 as well? 2005. The Tunnel. He's in deep. Detour with Jeff Fahey and Michael Madison and Gary Busey. Dead Lenny. Unfortunately, he promised everyone the money. 24 Hours to Die. Don't reckon anyone in it. Recognize anyone in it. Tail Sting. Again, is that Dennis Quaid? It can't be. Could be Dennis Quaid. Chaos Factor. Caught between two governments, one man must expose the truth. And Shark Attack. So that is what I got for my £3. And actually, I traded in and got £2 back already. So they cost me nothing. But the question is, where do you put them? And it was worth it for the Vikings season 4 for my wife, because that out of CEX is £6. I paid 10p for it. So she's now got season 1, 2, 3, and 4 for £3.10, and there only is 2 more seasons, so I'll look out for those. So I'm going to put one of those on Ripon and add it to my Plex server. Hopefully, I suppose I should sit down while I'm doing it. Hopefully I will get them all added to the Plex server, put them in the metal tins, and I was about to say something, and that is, with the Plex server, I don't actually have a Blu-ray, external Blu-ray drive, so I can't rip Blu-rays yet. So it's only DVDs I can rip anyway and add to my Plex server. But I do have quite a few digital copies of Blu-rays I already have, so that's not too bad. But there you go. Okay, so thank you for watching. Now, I appreciate everyone that's been watching and subscribing and sticking with me. I know my content isn't very consistent, because just when I get time or when I get pickups, I will have another video coming shortly, and that is because I've had some more subscriber mail, and I actually bought a couple of things from the entertainment store the other day. So look out for that one. And I appreciate each and every one of you watching. Thanks for sticking by me. Thanks, guys.